action pack out here at Fantasticon in Toledo. We are joined today by Scoot Comics, and now something interesting about Scoot here is that he's actually the brother of BCAN's own Tim McMahon.
Tim McMahon. I'm Tim. I'm Scoot.
It's insane how that works. Tell us a little bit about your style.
Yeah, I do like an all ages style, so it's like anyone can come up to my table, from like real little kids to like, you know, an old lady, and they can find something in my books that kind of relates to them. So I've always been into comics, but really what got me into drawing was watching cartoons. So I was inspired by DuckTales, which DuckTales shirt on, cheap plug, Darkwing Duck. So the Disney afternoon shows, and then as well as like superhero shows like Batman the Animated Series and X-Men, and those were more cartoony than, you know, your traditional superhero stuff.
And you also have a very distinct way of drawing, I recall, as you do it with a closed fist. So, which is how is that like in the industry? People seeing that like as a slightly different way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, also that's just so at a very young age, I guess I could draw pretty well. At 2 years old, I think my parents said I was starting to draw, and then naturally, like a little kid, a 2-year-old draws with their fist, and the art teachers and my teachers just said, just let him go with it. Just continue to do that. And yeah, it's just, like I said, developed over time, and it actually works out well for me because it does draw people to my table just to see, like, you know, if I'm doing it on purpose, well, why am I doing that? And it works out for me. So it's just like something different I kind of bring to these shows, I guess.
So we want to get a look at your drawings today. We want to get a look at your style. Now, who can you draw for us today that'll really show us like your style, your ability to draw?
Who do you want?
Can you draw Tim?
Tim McMahon from 4-1 Nosh.
Host of 4-1 Nosh.
Yeah, I'll draw Tim. Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
He wears that jean jacket. I want to put that in there. Yeah. I just want to make sure I do it right. Okay. I'm ready. Okay, here we go.
This is my brother, Tim McMahon. He's got it. Jean jacket.
What kind of support have you seen from Toledo and other communities?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty surprising because, you know, people around here know, you know, Captain America, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, but they're really happy and excited to find out that I'm a local. You know, I live in Rossford. I grew up in the Toledo area, so when they find that out, they're excited to check out my books and, you know, spread the word. I think, you know, when you find someone in Toledo that's having success, you know, it's almost like the Toledo way to like support those people and spread the love. So it's been great, yeah.
All right, now I am joined by Greg from the Black Swamp Ghostbusters squad. And Greg, tell us a little bit about the Black Swamp Ghostbusters.
Well, we are the Black Swamp Ghostbusters. We cover probably anywhere from like Columbus to Detroit region of ghost busting and doing events and fundraisers and events and things like that. Our mission is to just do good in the name of Ghostbusters. We're part of Sony's Ghost Corps group, so we are all franchised. Like they say in the movies, the franchise rights will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams. Well, they took that and ran with it, and now we have all these fan groups, and we all raise money for charity, primarily in at least our group and with a couple of the other groups in the Great Lakes region. We give to the National MS Society. Myself and I believe 2 other members have MS, so I mean, it's personal for us, but we do the walks. We have all of our pins here from the walks that we've done. We do them, you know, anywhere again from like Columbus area all the way up to around Detroit, and sometimes more north into Michigan.
And what kind of support have you seen from people in the Toledo community, the Great Lakes community, coming out and seeing the car, the costumes, just getting blown away by? I've seen a few people walk around the corner and be like, "Oh wow, they have the car here." It's like, so what's that like to be as part of something like that?
Honestly, you can have the worst day ever, and me, I mean, this is my daily driver. I mean, I could be driving down the road having the worst day, and just seeing someone kind of honk and then smile, it just makes my day. It's nice to know that we're making people happy and that we're helping out, and there's been copious amounts of support from, other fan groups, even the 501st who do Star Wars, the fans themselves, and just our community welcomes us with open arms, just to come to be parts of all kinds of events.
Yeah, and that kind of goes into my next question. Coming out to cons such as Fantasticon, what's your favorite part about Comic-Cons? What is the thing that really you think draws people in and keeps people coming back?
As far as conventions are concerned, I have lost count of how many I've been to at this point, and it's not even just through being a Ghostbuster. But and even all over the country and all over the world, conventions, I think what is so important is that there's this large group of like-minded people that all are passionate and care about these things, this pop culture that, it provides escapism, it provides, joy, it provides, a sense of community. And I think that is what matters, is that everybody's, that we get a chance to come together and be nerds and be ourselves and dress up like Ghostbusters and do this,
All right, Greg, thanks for hanging out with us, talking to us a little bit. And one last question. Who are you going to call?
Us.